Hey everybody, it's Missy at Missy's Yarniverse and More. How are you? I hope you have all survived your Christmas holiday and made it home safely if you had traveled anywhere to see family or friends. Well, um, today we are back for Amigurumi Monday, and this is probably going to be a short video because I think a lot of you know from some of the videos last week, I was gifted the holiday crud for Christmas and I got pretty sick and I did not get a whole lot done besides sleep, take medicine, and then sleep some more. I would wake up for a little while, maybe try and go through some messages, watch a few videos, and then I was pretty much out like a light again. Which was pretty awesome for Brian because he was home for the holiday week off of work, and so it was pretty quiet for him, other than probably my snoring because I couldn't breathe. I'm feeling a little better. I do have some like a lingering cough, and I'm actually getting a random nosebleed here and there. But other than that, no fevers, no body aches, none of that anymore. Thank you. I'm hoping that it is almost out of my system and gone. Um, so what did we get done for Amigurumi Monday? The last episode I did, I had showed you the Catch Me Outside gingerbread doll that I had done, and I had donated it to hospice for um, our meetup that was up and coming. And I'm trying to remember, I think that one had a red and white striped hat that I did. And yeah, red and white striped hat. And I had started another one for myself to go with my Christmas decorations. And I wasn't sure whether I was going to get it done, but I did. Of course, it has my colors, the aqua, the lime green, the pink, the red, and the white. And I gave him a multicolored pom-pom. And there you go. I was going to make it a girl, but I wasn't too keen on the little headband. Um, Maybe at some point I might make a girl and maybe give her like a really floofy little tutu or dress or something, and make her cute. But for right now, we have the little boy to add to my hippopotamus for Christmas and my elf. Um, and this, yet again, was a B.Crochet-tive pattern by Brittany. And she does have Ravelry and Etsy. And like I've told you guys before, she has um, shut down all her social medias and is no longer doing those, which makes me sad because there were a lot of people who followed her that loved doing her patterns, and she is no longer coming out with any new ones due to a lot of unfortunate events. But anyways, so I'm wanting to, because I have almost all of hers, and it's my goal to get as many of them made as I can in the near future, because I think a lot of them are very appropriate to be gifting to hospice, as well as some other organizations and stuff like that. And plus, there's a few that I want of shelf sitters, decorations for myself, and gifts. So, yeah. So, this is my gingerbread man. He was fun to make. Wasn't that hard at all. As most of her patterns are not. And if there's any tricky little areas, she will break it down step by step in the pattern for you. So I believe even a beginner can do most of these. So yeah, and I'm sad that the holidays are about to end because tomorrow is New Year's Eve, and I didn't get a whole lot of decorations put up because we had a lot of stuff going on, and that's okay. The little bit of decorations that we had up and the little bit of snowflake lights and stuff like that is perfectly fine with me and Brian. Um, we don't have to have the big tree up and all that stuff every year. And it's all good. Just a little bit of decoration to bring in, that holiday winter vibe and spirit, because a lot of my decorations that do get put up can stay up even after Christmas, what have you, because they have that winter vibe anyway. So, which is all good, which is all good. And it was kind of made me feel better the little bit that we did have up, the little bit of snowflake lights and stuff, because when I was sick and just laying there feeling woe is me, and late at night when I couldn't sleep, partially because of the coughing, watching like a Hallmark channel with the lights out and just have those Christmas lights on and sipping some hot tea and stuff, it just kind of made me feel a little bit comforted. So, yeah. And that's less I got to take down now. So, which is a plus, seeing as how we're still getting over the crud in the house and I'm still cleaning and stuff like that. But yeah, it's our gingerbread man. And I think I will make some more of these in the future for donation because they turn out so super cute and they're a fairly quick make. Um, and I believe that, yeah, I see a lot more of these in the future for like around the holidays and stuff for donation. So there's that one, the Catch Me Outside gingerbread doll. And we'll put that one right there. And we're going to stick this one right here. Put that there so we can put that away. And the only other amigurumi that I had in the works, because like I said, being sick, I hadn't started anything new. I was just trying to finish that one. But I had talked about before where earlier in the year, I had been looking at Advents, different ones. I didn't want to do candy, all that kind of stuff. I wanted something different. And I had run across the Amigurumi Advent for 2024. It intrigued me. And basically, to break it down, was once you signed up and paid your fee, they would send you an information packet, kind of like you do with a Crochet-Along or a Knit-Along, telling you all about what's going to happen, yarns, what have you. And then every day from December 1st to December 21st, they would email you a new mystery pattern for a little portion of this Crochet-Along. Well, not Crochet-Along, this Advent. And to start you off, they had given you two patterns, and the first one with the information book was the whimsical snow globe. And I had told you I had completed that. I still didn't get it around to decorating the base of it. I need to find the snowflake buttons, I think is what I'm gonna do. Or get some of those blingy little, they're not beads, they're flat backed, like you use in scrapbooking and stuff, and maybe just hot glue them around the base. But I really would like some snowflakes on there. But I had completed this, and this is supposed to be the starter for basically displaying, and I will probably end up putting a wire in there because it does not stay the shape that it should be. It wasn't that bad to do the snow globe because you did make the globe part, and then as you're making the base and crochet from here down, you're adding this on to create the base. So it wasn't that bad. So there was the snow globe portion of it, and I'm going to set this down here. And they had given you this handy dandy little calendar, and it was for your crochet and craft planner. I ended up writing which patterns were sent in the email each day, and then what the 2 bonus makes were. It also, when you entered it, it populates into your Ravelry, into your library. And when you get the email every day, you go into Ravelry and you just update it, and the new pieces and parts are there for that day. So that was that. Now, they also gave you the stitch guide for any different kinds of, I don't know, pretty self-explanatory. I think it's helpful if you're really not sure how to make amigurumi. And then talking about the cow for the Advent. And I know there's a part I'm missing, and it gives you yarn guide, all that kind of stuff. And it's a lot of papers, guys, a lot of papers. And there was another part, and I'm not finding it. The bonus pattern that they gave you was a bullfinch, and I showed it before. It must be out in the living room. And I never got to show you the bird, even though I was not happy with it. I think it turned out kind of crappy. Nope, there it is. Right there. I knew it was here somewhere. That was the bullfinch. Bullfinch is still MIA. I was hoping I could find it so I could show you that. But Binks has stolen it. I found it once and I set it to the side, and apparently Binks found it again, and Binks has definitely hid it this time, and I don't think she's going to let me find it. Apparently it's in one of the hiding spots I have not found, because I have found most of her stash places. But yeah, I did not like it. I thought it could be put together better. Will I remake it? I don't think so. Who knows? If I did decide to remake it, I would probably tweak this pattern and do something different. Because to me, it just looked like a round hot mess. Yep. And I followed the instructions to the T. So there was that I was not happy with. And then day 1, the mystery portion that dropped was a playful seal pup. And so I decided I'm going to try another piece, and we'll see how this one goes. And if it turns out, then I'm just going to cut my losses and say, yeah, I don't think so. I did make the little seal. It's not bad. I did the nose a little different because the way they had it. To me, it looks more like a walrus. But that's okay. I think he's kind of cute. Well, maybe he looks like a manatee like this. Oh, well, it is what it is. So that was day 1. And I guess you use this to display parts and pieces, which right there, all I have is that seal. And his tail doesn't even sit. He's so chunky. Might have overstuffed him just a tad. But it's winter and he needs his winter weight, right, guys? But, so I did that one. I know at some point, because here's all the days. I had the seal that I just showed you. And then that day 2 was that little rectangle sign that you put on a toothpick. Then the penguin. And then his scarf. That apparently you can make it look like he's crocheting or knitting. So that was a dinky little piece. Then it was a polar bear for day 5. Day 6 was that itty bitty candy cane. Day 7 was this curious narwhal. I'm sorry, I'm going through these quick. I don't want to. Day 8 was apparently cozy little earmuffs for the narwhal. I don't know if you saw those. Very tiny. Day 9 was a clever goose, which I don't know what that has to do with, like the Arctic, winter. And then you got to make his little winter collar. And then a shy otter. And these are only maybe this big. And then the ugly jumper for the otter. And as you can tell, I got the color fixed on my printer. Woohoo! Took me like a couple hours, but I finally got it fixed. And then day 13 was a mindful puffin. Day 14 was this itty bitty igloo. Day 15 was this wandering moose. And from the looks of the legs, I don't see how it's going to hold anything up. Then these little, what they call trees, which to me is just a cone. And then the mighty walrus on day 17. Day 18 was the sleigh, because apparently the walrus needs a sleigh. And on day 19 was this cuddly raccoon, and that raccoon looks like he's been through some stuff. I took a deep, close look at that face, and, yeah. He looks like he's wearing the mask from, Phantom of the Opera. And then apparently we make a heart biscuit for the raccoon. And then on day 21, I got excited when I saw that it was going to be a mindful Highland cow until I saw what this Highland cow looks like. And he looks like he also has been through some stuff. Yeah. Guys. And then this one, day 22, warm houses. And it's not even houses. It's flat pieces that you embroider windows and doors. No. Day 23, Arctic Fox. I almost tried to do him yesterday, but I kind of lost steam on what I was doing after I took my meds. And then the last day, day 24, was Dreamy Stars. itty bitty little stars. And apparently there's supposed to be a super secret something dropping on January 31st. To, I don't know if it's a bonus additional thing. They were very vague. To go along with this. I don't know. For all I know, it could be an advertisement, sneak peek of, or like a kind of something for what they're going to do in 2025. I don't know. This is apparently, well, I don't even know if all the pieces and parts are, yeah, I think all the pieces and parts are listed here. And this is what it's supposed to look like when you get it done. My opinion, some of the things are okay, but it's a bit too, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess maybe it's the perfectionist in me that if I'm going to make something, I want it to look like something and have the detail. I don't want it to look like it's kind of been slapped together or very little thought put into it. Does that make any sense? And that's the feeling I'm getting from a lot of this. Will I do another one of these in 2025? Depending on if I found another company or designer that was doing them, it would not be this one. The anticipation I had, and then once I started receiving, was kind of I got the kind of vibe. Yeah. When I started doing the snow globe, I was like, okay. So, and yeah. A lot of these parts, I think it could have been done a lot better. And then they give you a little game, where you start on the pieces and yeah. The paperwork side of it, they did a lot of work on. As far as designing the elements, no. Definitely not. Um, definitely not. Just not happy with it, guys. I know I didn't get that many pieces and parts done because of stuff that was going on, etc. I do kind of like the seal. He is kind of cute. But a lot of these parts are just, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to put it away in a container with that stuff, and maybe at some point I will try and make all the pieces and revisit it at another time and show you exactly how they worked up. But at this point in time, I'm not pleased with it, which kind of is upsetting. I was so looking forward to it, especially, with everything that been going on, and I had been very sad and upset, and I wanted something that was going to brighten my day, and I thought this was going to be it, and it just wasn't. It was kind of a letdown. But yeah, I'm going to put it in a container for another time, and yeah, this is all the pieces and parts. Minus apparently whatever is coming via email and dropping into our Ravelry tomorrow, which if it's a hint or a sneak peek for 2025, I'm going to be mad. I don't know. Um, but yeah, so maybe next time we revisit this, I'll have more than just this done. But at this point, I'm not excited for it, guys, which is sad because you guys know I love amigurumi. And I've even gotten some patterns that were so basic and so cheesy, but I still had fun with them. And at the end, they were cute in a, only a mother could love kind of way. But I don't know. This one was kind of a let down. I'm sorry, but I can make a little triangle and embroider north in it and stick it on a toothpick, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. And anybody can make a little thing and make it look like a scarf. But the little buildings, the houses, flat little pieces that you embroider windows and doors in, come on. So yeah. It's gonna go in a tote to be revisited at another time and maybe for Christmas in July. Who knows? Who knows? That would give me something to talk about for Christmas in July because, you know, I'm all about some Christmas in July. I have some people that we actually exchange Christmas cards for Christmas in July. And so I do hang them up and I do watch the Christmas movies in July, believe it or not. Yes, I am that cheesy holiday sentimental Hallmark movie loving kind of girl. But yeah, that's Amigurumi Monday. Not much to it, but hey, that's okay. Like I said, it happens. We get sick. Plus, all the other stuff going on. So it's all good. And hopefully I will get something started, a new project. I'm looking through, I have quite a stack right up there, and I know I need to get some more rag dolls for hospice on the hook. So hopefully that'll be, we might be talking about those next week. So I guess I'll let you guys go. I have kept you long enough for almost nada on amigurumi. So with that, I'm going to bid you adieu and let you get back to your Monday. And I love you guys. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for coming back. And if you are brand new, I appreciate you and stick around a while. And I hope you like what you see. With that, I'll let you guys go. So remember, until next time, life is not perfect. So be kind. Try to create something new every day and keep reaching for the stars in your yarn. Love you guys. Bye.